Senior spotlights continue. Brought to you by Rockin' Sons Tire and Auto. East end of Adams and LeGrand. Go see JB and the boys. He's a football player. He's a senior. Isaac Hubble. Here it is. Isaac, how are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing good. So let's start at the beginning. What got you into football?
Really just watching football with my dad, and I always loved watching the high school games and watching Eastern play, so that really inspired me to play.
How long you been playing?
Like 10 years.
Yeah, so basically half of your life, more than half of your life.
Yeah.
Do you play any other sports outside of football?
I play track.
What do you do in track?
I throw shot and disc.
There's three of you linemen that all do the same thing.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm assuming you're a lineman.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're a big boy. What position do you play on the line?
Offensive tackle.
Offensive tackle. What's your favorite thing about football?
Probably hitting people in the mouth.
Yeah, right.
Tackling, really blocking for my quarterback.
Yeah. It's just that's where the offensive linemen get their glory, right?
Yeah.
Making holes and protecting the quarterback. Let's see. If you had to choose a superhero, what superhero would you be?
Probably Superman.
Superman, why?
So I could pancake Baker's guys a little easier.
Man, I love it. Hey, and Pendleton now too.
Yeah.
Pendleton's in our league again.
Gonna relish in that one.
Yeah, right. I love it. Outside of football and track, what are your hobbies? Like, what do you like to do?
I like to, lift weights a lot. I like to work out. I like to play video games. I like to play a lot of Madden. Yeah. Better than Meyer Whitmore, even though he says he's better than me. He's not.
You can beat him?
Yeah, he's not. The only person I can't beat was Brody. Brody he's a cheat code. But other than that, I don't do a lot of other things besides work out and play video games.
What other games do you like besides Madden?
I like to play NBA 2K.
Yeah.
Live out my basketball fantasies a little bit.
Yeah, right. What about the show? You like the show?
A little bit.
Yeah, I like.
Not
2K.
very good at it, but
2K is fun. I used to play a lot of Madden. These kids nowadays, their reflexes are too quick for me.
Yeah, sometimes I can't even beat them.
Yeah, and then I don't like getting beat by like a 9-year-old and having the 9-year-old talk trash to me at all.
It's
not.
It gets
fun.
Rough sometimes.
Yeah, it gets real rough. Football wise, what's your goals for the year?
Well, I would like for us as a team to win and be division champs. I think that one thing that we should focus on is probably being on the positive side of the turnover ratio. I think that'll help us a lot. I mean, obviously the overarching goal is state champions.
Of course.
We really all want it. We want it bad. So I think that's our goals for the year. And for all of us to stay on track to graduate and keeping our grades up.
Yeah, that's an important goal as well. What do you want to be when you grow up?
Probably a history teacher.
Yeah? Where do you want to go to school?
Boise State or EOU.
Boise State or EOU. That's a common answer. It's a very common answer. If you had to live the rest of your life without air conditioning, heat, or the internet, which one would you choose?
Probably the internet.
Yeah, right. Me too. Like, take the internet away. I am not giving up air conditioning.
Yeah, not after practicing in 95-degree weather. Air conditioning is
heaven.
Yeah.
I don't really care about heat. I can put blankets on. I can stay warm, but you can only take off so many clothes, right? I mean,
yeah.
It's like miserable without air conditioning. I would give up internet in a heartbeat. Heartbeat. Football wise, like who do you try to emulate? Like who's your guy?
Probably Joe Thomas. He's
Oh,
a
great. Yeah,
offensive tackle for
of course.
Cleveland.
Yeah.
Um,
He's retired now and he's skinny.
yeah.
Yeah.
He was a dog. He perfect technique.
Yep.
Barely allowed any pressures, any sacks his whole career. I think he's 11-time Pro Bowler.
Yep.
Not
All
many
pro
offensive linemen
as
can
well.
say that they've done that. So
On a crappy team too.
Yeah.
On a crappy team. He was great. Offensive line wise, right now in the NFL, my two guys are Penei Sewell and Rashawn Slater. They're both just
Penei Sewell's a dog.
Oh man, they showed a video of him blocking Hutchinson their first round pick, and he was just beating old Hutchinson,
just locking him up.
Oh, locking him up bad. But in college, Penei Sewell had the best numbers in college history. Like they have like this system where they rate offensive linemen in college, and he had the highest rating ever. That's crazy. Penei Sewell's a beast too. If in your life, like it doesn't have to be sports, but who's your hero? Like who's your hero?
Probably my dad.
Yeah, why?
Because he fights through a lot of hardships, and that gives me the confidence that I can do the same. Absolutely. Whether I'm playing sports, whether I'm in school, at work, that anything that comes my way, I can get through it, because if he can, I can.
Yeah, life's gonna throw you a lot of stuff, man. It's weird. Like some people think that it's just like this walk in the park, but the reality of it is if you're prepared for adversity, you handle it a lot better.
Yeah.
Do you like pineapple on pizza?
Yeah.
You just like food, don't you?
Yeah, I just like food in general.
What's your favorite food?
Probably a meatball marinara sub from Subway.
Really? That's your favorite food?
Yeah. So
out of everything,
Subway is the best food.
Meatball marinara sub from Subway, huh? I mean, you could pick anything. You could have like a big old prime rib or ribeye steak, and you'd rather have a meatball marinara sub, huh?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
It's got everything you need.
Yeah. I mean, do you put anything on it?
No.
You just go straight up marinara,
meatball
cheese,
marinara.
Meatballs.
Yep.
Ah, all right. So football wise, you're a senior. How do you feel like this group gets along? Like, what's it like, the camaraderie? Like, there's 20 of you guys that are senior.
I mean, we all know each other. We all have each other's backs. We love each other, and that's the most important thing. That sometimes we have differences, and we put those aside because we're a family, and that's what family does, and we protect each other and we stick up for each other.
That's awesome.
And I think that's the camaraderie that we have as a team and as seniors.
It's just like taking care of each other and doing the right thing. If you had to choose a superpower, what would it be?
Probably invisibility.
Invisibility? Okay, so I've interviewed hundreds of athletes, EOU, LeGrand, from everywhere. And I've only ever had one other person say invisibility. And what I told her is like, why would you want to be invisible? That's kind of janky. You know what I mean? Like you could sneak around.
I mean, it makes it fun to block if they don't see you coming.
Yeah. I guess. You know what the most common answer is?
What?
Teleportation.
I mean, yeah.
Invisibility, though, like, I mean, you could do some janky things. You could be like, you could spy on people, like that. And that's what I told her too. I was like, man, if you were invisible, you could do some, you can get away with a lot of things.
Yeah.
All right, so let's get one more question and then we'll get you out of here. pretend like I'm a senior in high school and I don't have anywhere to play football. Why should I come play football at LeGrand High School?
I think because we're a family and that we treat each other with respect. We try and lead by example. We're not only football players, we're great people. Outside of that, we're great people in the community. We help. We do things for our community because they do things for us. And that we always look to help others. Freshman and sophomore football players, they need help. They struggle a little bit. So we always help each other. And I think that a winning culture needs that, and that anyone who wants to play football would want to be in a winning culture that helps each other and provides that sort of camaraderie. And
Excellent.
That's why someone would want to play there.
Excellent. Eastern Oregon, he's LHS senior Isaac Hubble. I'm Dodsey. Isaac, I appreciate you. Thank you.
Yep, no problem.
Thanks, Isaac. Appreciate it. None of this is possible without Rockin' Sons Tire and Auto. If you need anything done for your car, go see JB and the boys. Eastern Oregon, I appreciate you. I'm Dodsey, and I'm out.